There's something that we all stupid.
We recognize what Kamala Harris is doing right now.
Black men aren't a monolith. We vote based on policies too. We don't base on identity. And when she starts to realize that and not trying to play our identity up so much, she might do better.
I feel like she coming back on some, here I am now. Where was you 4 years ago, 3 years ago? You wasn't around.
I don't think black men can relate to Kamala in any way. Trump's a businessman. A lot of black men want to be entrepreneurs. They can relate to Trump in the way they want to make money, they want to have a business, and Trump is really supporting business owners and just the everyday American. I don't see Kamala doing that.
I'm tired of everything going on the last 4 years.
As a black woman, I thought you was gonna be like, hey, I got the black man because he gonna help the black family. But you ain't done none of that.
All right. First and foremost,
Trump's a businessman. A lot of people.
Before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect. And it's your brother Dubar Kabash coming back at you from the GMS Charlotte, North Carolina camp with a real quick lesson to edify through the Ruach Wadash. And as you see here, man, you know, our people are just ultimately, you know, trusting in man. You see, there is so much that I want to say about these individuals, you know, but I want to focus the goal or focus my attention, right, on you brothers and you few sisters out there. This is the reason why we should trust in the Lord, man. Right? This is the reason why here, because as you see, when you don't trust in the Lord, right, you sound and look just like this here, man. Right? You see Jake, you know, got to make America, you know, great again head on. You know, America is not going to be made great again. America was never great. You see? And Esau, your leave it to beaver days are gone. You see? But, as you see here, man, this is why scriptures say our people are destroyed. You see, scriptures also say how our people are revolted and gone. You see? So this is why you brothers and you few sisters out there, man, right? You few sincere brothers and you few sincere sisters, right, that are taking this truth here seriously, right? Continue to trust and call on the names of the Lord and fear him, man. You see? So, you know, I'm just going to grab a few scriptures here, right? And Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson here will be edifying to someone, man. You better trust in the Lord. You know, I keep using that a lot, you know, how you better fear, you know, you better call on the name, you better trust in the Lord also. You see? So let's go ahead and grab some scriptures.
A lot of black men want to be entrepreneurs. They can relate to Trump in the way they want to make money, they want to have a business.
Matter of fact,
I love Trump.
You gotta listen.
Are you crazy? I'm gonna give it to you in this sense.
and you see how demonic this dude here looks. You know, I love Trump. These are the same individuals, right, that don't trust in the Lord. They don't love the Lord at all. You know?
Right? Besides him being from New York, being a New Yorker, understanding another New York nigga's mentality, right? One, besides that, he let niggas out of jail. I know 5 niggas that my man Law, shout my name Law. He has 7 years left. 7, he in a box. His counselor, they bring his counselor, their counselor like say, yo, you going home without him. He like, yo, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. He like, no, you go home without him. We process you. Fake Trump. And I know many other niggas, he let niggas out of jail. These niggas letting in, got niggas in jail for 3 years.
Yeah, so you pretty much get it. You see the demonic energy going on here, man. You know, he didn't, you know, and these people, they don't think that maybe it's the Lord that freed them out of prison. You know, but our people, you know, just putting. Anyway, you know, I'm just gonna jump into some scriptures here. I'm not gonna keep this lesson long at all, right? Let's go ahead and grab some scriptures, because that's what it's all about, edification. You know, these lessons that we do, they're not for everybody. They are for the elect. You see? Psalm chapter 1, just like it's Psalm chapter 112, and I'm gonna start at verse 5, and it reads, a good man sheweth favor, and leadeth, and lendeth, he will guide his affairs with discretion, right? It says, surely he shall not be moved forever, the righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. That's right, man. Right, but here's the point, and it reads, verse 7, he shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. You see, and I want to bring this out here, man, because it's very, very important, right, to trust in the Lord, man. You know, you see a bunch of videos out there, you know, Jake, just, again, I want to keep this lesson real short, man. You know, but you pretty much get it. Psalm 56:2, and it reads, mine enemies would daily swallow me up. And who's our enemies? We do have enemies, Vocab Malone. You see? And our head enemy right now is Esau, Edom. See that? It says, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high. You see that? That's what David was saying. Verse 3, it says, what time I am afraid, I will trust. There's that T word again, trust in thee. You see that? So this is why it's important to trust in the Lord, right? Because when Esau, Edom comes in like a flood, right? All these people that are putting their trust in man, I'll just say that, you know, when all hell break loose out there, and it is coming, the day approaches. When all hell break loose out there, we're going to see if they still trust in man then. You see, this is why scriptures tell you that to seek the Lord early while he may be found, man. You know, but our people, they're not trusting in the Lord. They're not seeking him either. You see? Let's keep going here. Psalms chapter 5, verse 8, and it reads, lead me, O Yahweh, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies. There it is again. It says, make thy way straight before my face. That's right, man. Right? So we're supposed to ask the Lord to lead us. You see, in righteousness, man. Verse 9, it reads, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wicked. You see that? Talking about who? Right? Who's the wicked? It says their throat is an open sepulcher. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O Most High. Let them fall by their own counsels. Cast them out of the multitude of thy transgressions, for they have rebelled against me. You see? It says, verse 11, here's the point, and it reads, but let all those, right, that trust in thee rejoice. This is why it's important to trust in the Lord, man. See that? Because I'm telling you, scriptures say evils and only evils, right, are pretty much coming, man. You see? And, you know, when you're sitting out here putting your trust, right, in these heathens, I'm going to say that, right, they're not going to help you, man. You see, scripture tell you that that the Egyptians will do nothing but sit still, roughly paraphrasing. You see, so this is why we can't trust in anything else but in the Lord. You understand? You know, all the prophets of old trusted in the Lord. And you got to trust in him also. Continuing on, it says, I read again, Psalm 5 and 11, but let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout of joy, it's like it for joy, because thou defendest them. You see that? So the Lord's going to defend us. It says, let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. You see that? So yeah, man. Right? It says, let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. This is why it's important to have the names. Without the names, you are finished. You know? Without the names, you are finished. Let me say it one more time. Without the names, you're through. You see? So that's why it's important, right? echoing the point, to trust in the Lord. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him, see that, shall understand the truth. You see, and you know what? This is why only a people are meant to get this truth. You see that? Because we put our trust in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You see? So when you look at, those videos I just showed you, them people there, right? They don't have truth. Right? I tell you what they do have. They have hope. Right? They have hope. They have trust. Right? In this upcoming election, man. And you've been hearing the prophets tell you, right? It doesn't matter who becomes president. Right? All hell is still going to break loose. Continuing on. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints. And he have care for his elect. Ooh, you see that? So the Most High, right, he has care for his elect, man. You see? And this is why we understand the truth. Yaharatazar, I'm one of those men. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. You see? Let's keep going here. I'm ready to wrap it up. Nothing deep, nothing long. Just a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem. You got to trust in the Lord, man. You got to. Right? You got to trust in the Lord. Right? When Susanna, right, was being prosecuted, right, before the two heathens that tried to bear false witness against her. Right, when you read that story, it talks about how she trusted in the Lord, right? And Daniel came up and pretty much, not put those two heathens to death, right? But Daniel came up, and asked those two heathens, right? If you read the story, right, a question, and both of them got it wrong, and guess what? They were destroyed, like that. You see that? Read that story, man. Let's keep going here. Psalm 118, verse 8. And it reads, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. What does that mean? Read it once more. Psalm 118, 8. It is better to trust in the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, than to put confidence in man. For all you voters that are out there, verse 9, and it reads, it is better to trust in the Lord, see that, than to put confidence in princes, you see? And when you think about these, these presidents and all of that, man, you are putting your trust in princes, man. But, Jake ain't gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. Wisdom of Solomon. 16:25. Therefore, even then was it altered unto all fashions, and was obedient to thy grace, that nourished all things according to the desire of them that had need. Right? It says that thy children, O Lord, whom thou lovest, you see? So the Lord loves a people, you see, might know that it is not the growing of fruits that nourish man, but, see that? Let's keep going. But that it is thy word which preserveth him, right? That put there, what does that say? What does that say, man? This is why man. Oh my goodness. Let's close out here with this one, man. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. You see that? With all thy mind. And lean not unto thy own understanding. You see? So when you look at individuals like this right here, right? They're not trusting in the Lord. They're leaning on their own, understanding, man. So, just want to do something real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, right? It is heavy how all the prophecies are pretty much jumping off the dresser, right? And you got this election coming up. You got people scoffing and mocking and coming against the Lord. People talk about some, I'm going to go down here and vote. You see? when it's just showing you, right, that the Lord, when he opens up, he's gonna open up on these people here, man. That's why scriptures call our people dross. You see, and here's an example. Here are a few examples here, man. Right, Jake, right, you gotta trust in the Lord, man. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, Israel, till the next time I say, Shalom.
Something that we all stupid.
we recognize what Kamala Harris is doing right now.
Black men aren't a monolith. We vote based on policies too. We don't base on identity. And when she starts to realize that and not trying to play her identity up so much, she might do better.
I feel like she coming back on some, here I am now. Where was you 4 years ago, 3 years ago? You wasn't around.
I don't think black men can relate to Kamala in any way. Trump's a businessman. A lot of black men want to be entrepreneurs. They can relate to Trump in the way they want to make money. They want to have a.
Yeah, Jake is through. Shalom.